Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Italy. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nicolo Barella is by all accounts a jack of all trades, and I think that's a very good way of describing how this player operates, because he's growing into one of Italy's most important midfielders, and he always has a say in what's going on, and he looks like captain material for the future. I think this guy has a lovely presence about him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on...
He's had a shot! It's a quick ball upfield. Raspadori, and reclaimed it in a trice.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Di Lorenzo, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kulusevski. And here's Isak. Now, can they get him away? Flashes it, getting up there! Goal, Sweden!
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
For Sweden, after 12 minutes, is number 17, Gyökeres.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Elanga promptly onto that, and that is that. Bastoni cuts it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. Gyökeres receives it in a wide position. And the shot! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kulusevski. There's the header! Has a look and plays it forward.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? Udogi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Raspadori. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Elanga. Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Di Lorenzo gets across to intercept that. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's in, and he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's a pretty loose pass. Half an hour played now. Kulusevski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gyökeres looking to add to his goal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cross flung in towards the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Politano. Out for a throw. Politano. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's going across goal. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And here's Isak, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Locatelli. Looks to the other side. Now Udogi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Isak. Tries to pass. He's having a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Sweden are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control. Raspadori. It's made its way to him.
Has been indicated.
And it's Locatelli. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Isak. He's looking wide. Elanga. Isak. He leaps for it. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please take this opportunity.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Sweden producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. Away we go again. And the through ball. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Big chance! And that's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Sweden are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Di Lorenzo. Barella. Udogi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice looking ball. Gyökeres. Gyökeres! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tonali, Barella, Kulusevski being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Barella, some front-footed pressing going on here, and it's Tonali. Isak, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, just a shooting chance, and that's a tiny finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely aimed pass.
Barella. And Locatelli.
That's been cut out, well played. Gyökeres.
Elanga.
Played with finesse. He's through here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The greatest...
Takes a shot!
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Locatelli. And it's Tonali.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And that has put paid to that.
Tonali. To Barella.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ah, he's given it away. Isak! And he's stuck it away. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 9, Alexander Isak.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Locatelli.
Barella, just about up to 75 minutes.
Italy are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Tonali.
The bottom line is pressing so effective, that's why everybody's doing it now.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Locatelli.
Lindelof spots it and intercepts. Di Lorenzo.
And it's Barella. And it's Tonali.
Isak. Oh, no joy this time. It's a goal kick.
Tonali. Here's Locatelli.
Retegi.
Elanga.
Looking for the far post. And he's there to clear it.
That's an excellent interception. Locatelli.
Now Tonali. Raspadori. Now it's Retegi. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Aims beyond the defence.
That had too much on it. Bastoni.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Good looking ball. Shifted it to the flank. Elanga has it out wide and in space. And that is expertly dealt with.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And time is up. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Gyökeres, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Sweden definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day
Security
at the
staff
office.
for each block, please report to the staff room
And all that
immediately.
remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, here we go. Brazil against Argentina. Surely the most seismic footballing conflict in the Southern Hemisphere. Strap in for the ultimate game of one-upmanship, where everything matters so much. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, that was special. Now stand by for this. Well, it is not often that an international fixture so transfixes the whole of world football, but that is the case here. It is indeed a very, very special occasion.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare to predict for me. It should be tight on paper, but there are so many factors that come into play, Peter, that anything can happen here.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. That's a little off target. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's found support out wide. Martinez claims it, safe hands.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy...
Big chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Camisa 7.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
João Pedro tries a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Paul. Argentina have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And here's Joelinton.
Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
De Paul. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Savinho. Oh, it's Douglas.
There's the shot! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Camisa 6.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Oh, great chance! Oh, now, and the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Gonzalez.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It's a searching pass.
Oh, well played.
Martinez. McAllister.
Can he get it through?
Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Otamendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Martinez. And it's Paredes. Pass is just off target. Martinez.
Here's Otamendi. Oh no, what has happened here?
Joelinton. And it's Douglas Luiz. De Paul gets a good foot in there. Might be dangerous.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That has been slung wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ball in towards the middle. To Paul! Played back. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Messi! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Marcado para a Argentina. Aos 43 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 10.
Argentina may be down, but not out just yet. Danilo. Marquinhos. And it's Guimaraes. Danilo. That's been cut out, well played. Argentina do have a chance to counter here. That's a good foray he's making. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's slung out wide, and they can counter here. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Brazil claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. Down to business again. That's destined for the flank. Luis gets into a good position. And he's managed to get free. João Pedro! João Pedro! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He is starved of space and time. Danilo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now Carlos Augusto. Neymar. Now he's trying to skip past his man. Now it's João Pedro.
Messi.
Linton has found the net here, of course, looking to play him in.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Opts to play it back.
And that is expertly dealt with. Bruno Guimaraes. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Not the most convincing of passes. Martinez is there to clear. Now it's Savinho. Neymar. Martinez claims comfortably.
60 minutes played. Paredes. And it's Paredes. Out of play for a throw.
Douglas Luiz.
And Neymar.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, Red, nice interception. Douglas Luiz. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Neymar. He's in a great position here. Cross goes in there. De Paul. And it's Douglas Luiz. Looking for options for movement. Played out towards the right wing. Douglas Luiz. Now, can they get him away?
Paredes.
To Martinez.
And it's Paredes. Now Paredes. Now it's Messi.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Fernandes.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Threads one in.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Fernandes.
Gabriel. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good strength. Douglas Luiz.
Now it's Neymar.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Linton. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Paredes.
Nicely aimed pass. Driving on and making good progress. He's under a lot of pressure there.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Fernandes. Garnacho. Great defending, strong and determined. Danilo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Martinez.
Paredes.
Can he get on the end of this?
And this is Neymar.
Luis is onto this. Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And And now he has two.
Camisa 10. Neymar.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not
Teremos uma
quite able.
substituição.
So now the difference is 3.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Martinez. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's João Pedro. And that's that. Brazil really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And now we observe the national anthems.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
There's the whistle.
Taremi. It's Godos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found a way through. Oh, good ball!
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Godos.
Quality ball.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good spread. And that's aimed into the middle. Good ball. Chance to shoot! It's hit the upright.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
It's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. Has a look up. Getting up there! Delivers the ball. Chance for a shot! Goal! The United States! And it's the United States who go in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
The United States break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. The United States very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Looking for the run, picked out brilliantly. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
For United States, after 24 minutes is number 17.
The United States are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he whips it in. The pressing's intense, and it's great chance! And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Can he find the finish? The United States have their second corner now. Here's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's been slipped through. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And he was quick to react. He's having a shot! Oh, crossbar! Well, there's the clearance. Taremi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Always onto this. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared without hesitation. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's in one-on-one. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries a deft little ball. Header! And somehow he has kept that out. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he get it through? Driven in. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
The United States are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So let's get the ball rolling. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get on the end of this? That's put paid to the danger. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Iran have reclaimed it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now, can they get him away? He's in a good position here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
The United States, the only team in this, 3-0 already.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is a superb rearguard action. He slings it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nicely worked. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Azmoun. Taremi. The United States needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's claimed by the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Taremi.
Gets a good foot in there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Delivered across. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Iran choosing to make the first change.
Substitutions taking place.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hangs in a cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's the chance to counter. Played out towards the right wing. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Godos. He's got away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Azmoun is onto this. Azmoun was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball. Taremi. The United States are coasting towards victory. And that is out of play. Searching pass he's played there. He's in a break. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This time, surely! Oh, good finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Johan Baksh. Strong running down that left flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Azmoun.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's being shifted off it. That has not gone well. Now it's Taremi. Knocks it into space. Oh, great leap! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. The United States, looking by any yardstick, formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
The United States definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And a quick announcement
So
today.
thank you
that
very much, Jim,
memorabilia
for joining
from
me.
today's
That brings
match
us to
is
the end
now
of our
on sale
coverage.
in the stadium
So
hall.
from us both, Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
And please
Thanks, Peter.
welcome
It's a
our
pleasure
to the
and a
field.
privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. Well, we're on the way.
Tries to pass it through. And the finish!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner.
Finland are looking to go forward now.
Kulusevski. And a chance! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kulusevski. Kulusevski, he's going for goal! Now it's Pojan Palo. Lod. Now it's Isak. Searching pass he's played there.
Oh, that was vital. Sweden are applying all the early press.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Now it's Isak.
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres!
A real chance and a real let-off.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Isak. No outsmarting him this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he was quick to react.
They get a throw in.
Finland really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Now it's Isak. That has been cut short.
That's a sharp pass.
It's a searching pass. Oh, good climb!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Almost half an hour in now. Oh, good spread.
Ball into... And a header! Caught offside that time.
Isaac aims beyond the defence.
That's headed upfield. Oh, that's a key interception.
Lindelof. And here's Isak.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Sweden are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Sweden are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Isak. And he shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Sweden are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's forced to go back. Sweden have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 17,
Sweden find a position of real strength now.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Kamala.
And it's half-time.
Well, that was as one-sided as it gets.
Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Sweden absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Sweden are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So straight into the second half.
Now it's Pojanpalo.
Oh, right place, right time.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Elanga. Now, can they get him away? And that's really well manoeuvred. Camera. Gyökeres has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Elanga. Gyökeres being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
This game already looks like a fait accompli.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lod. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Elanga. Oh, he's having a go! It's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Sweden are having a ball here. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. Isak. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
The goal scorer for Sweden.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Sweden are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution in progress.
Lod. And they win it back again. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Pukki. Lod. Now he's got space here. Deftly away. Plays a sharp little ball here. There will be a throw-in. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Substitutions taking place.
Elanga. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goodmanson does well to get it back.
Roman Eremenko.
That's a cute ball. Elanga. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Pukki. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. Incoming delivery. A header! And he hits the net. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
After
I think the boss won't be
86
amused.
minutes is number 25.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And he's been shifted off it. Gyökeres. And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. Elanga receives it in a wide position. Kulusevski! Oh, denied at the last.
There will be 3
Camera
minutes added
running with
time.
intent. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through.
And the ball is out of play.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Ambitious ball here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And we're done. Sweden really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Gyökeres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Please look at the screen.
So
for
many thanks to Jim
information on how
Beglin.
to
That's
find
all we
your
have
way
time
around
for.
this
Good
stadium.
evening to you.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football.
We're up and running then. And he's intervened well there.
Well, when I look at a team sheet, Peter, I pick out the leaders, and the leader on this team sheet for me is El León.
Oh yeah, the lot shoots! And another try!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Oh, that's ambitious.
Good running with the ball.
He's beaten. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Colombia!
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has not gone well.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Donnarumma. Borussia Dortmund
Are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Now, what about this cross?
Oh, that's a key interception.
That has been slung wide. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, shooting chance!
And he's heaved it away. Not the most accurate pass.
And he's let fly.
And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Shapes to shoot! And he's following up! And that's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Colombia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritative...
Oh, just the keeper now! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Colombia
Find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Can he fit it? And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He has found the way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's trying to hit the front line here.
No way through there. Good effort from distance. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Colombia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Chance, surely! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ups for safety.
Shevchenko. There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi.
Looking for the run. Real chance! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And the pass is intercepted.
3 minutes
Great
added
vision.
time.
Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Guardiola wins the duel this time. Knocks it into space.
And this is Ronaldo. Big chance! Oh, crossbar! Woola!
And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance.
And Messi! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Strong running down that left flank. Alexander-Arnold. And he shoots!
Well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Defending was strong and firm. Great chance! And we have our very first corner. Played out to the left flank. Ball swung. And a header! Oh, crossbar!
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the finish! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Donnarumma.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
That's been slipped. Messi! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Donnarumma.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. He might be in here! Decent chance!
Substitution.
Colombia choosing to make the first change. Neymar to come on. A change. Impressive job! He's got a goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Borussia Dortmund get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. And he is deftly away. Takes on his marker. Stood up well to him there. Aims beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. It's a threatening ball. Oh, what chance for a shot! He's put it wide.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the
Substitution
goalkeeper,
in
for
progress.
rescuing a perilous situation.
And he's found a way past. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Back in possession and ready to go again.
He's having a hit!
Donnarumma. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, easy pickings there. Good ball, good take. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a...
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! So much time and space here.
Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries from a long way out.
Oh, impressive strike.
Can he get on the end of this? Tries to get it clear. Colombia have it back and can go again. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Pinches it off him.
He's having a hit! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Donnarumma. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Neymar.
He's having a shot! And that is as much as we have time for.
Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed
With
them
the
off.
honor of a blue card.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players.
Impressive jump! Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Camavinga
To Rabiot. Hernandez.
Inacio promptly onto that, and that is that. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice control.
Goes for a shot! Off target by a whisker.
There will be a throw-in. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes.
And he lines up a cross. Camavinga
Pedro Neto.
gets a foot in here. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Rabiot.
And it's Dallo.
Hangs one in.
And a chance!
And he's following up. Oh, good finish.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, that's ambitious.
Frustratingly close. Koundé. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappé.
Now it's Rabiot. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Pedro Neto.
Camavinga. Upamecano. And Hernandez.
And this is Ronaldo. Pedro Neto.
This might spell danger.
Great chance!
Camavinga. Mbappé. Pinches it off him. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chouameni, and it's Koundé. Now Saliba, Camavinga, now it's Mbappe. And this is Dembele, and no, just off target. Vitinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pedro Neto has created one goal already. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo Silva. And he was quick to react. That's a lovely, delicate pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Koundé. And it's Koundé. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dembele powering forward. It's Rabiot! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Vitinha, Bernardo Silva. This is a promising build-up. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Mignon deals with that nice and simple. Chouameni, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bruno Fernandes has found the net here, of course. And it's Vitinha. And he's picked it up out wide. Aimed at the far side. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes looking wide. Back towards the middle. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. Big chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Camavinga. And Koundé. Saliba. And it's Chouameni. Mbappe.
Dos 2 minutos de competição.
And it's Dallo. Pedro Neto. He's found space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. France are looking to break at pace. So a temporary halt to the action. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So the action resumes. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Olise. Bernardo Silva. Olise was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Chouameni. That's Rabiot. Upamecano. Now Saliba. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Dembele. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered in. Nuno Mendes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Camavinga. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Koundé. And it's Camavinga. And Upamecano. Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Mbappe is onto this. Cristiano Ronaldo needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Cleared without hesitation. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking for options for movement. Olise. He has found the way through. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Rabiot makes a dash for it. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. A probing pass. And he's intervened well there. Camavinga. Shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's found a way through. To Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Spread it left. Gets a good foot in there. They get a throw in. France choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
France are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Chouameni. Camavinga. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Upamecano. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. In he goes again! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's decided to go for it. And how did he not make it 4?
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Zaire and he's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's quick to get rid. Portugal are almost home and dry now. And it's Dembele. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. Guendouzi. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Pedro Neto. Can he get it through? And he's there to clear it. Defending was strong and firm. Rafael Leao. And here's Vitinha.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Oh, it's played in. Bullish header! Read the delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong.
a moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Hernandez with the clearance. Little pass back. Rafael Leao, brilliantly cut out. And we're done. Portugal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved. Ferran Torres! And that has fizzed wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
And he's... Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ferran Torres clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Red Star
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
He leaps for it! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Can he finish? And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Borussia Dortmund
Are 3 down and sinking. Guti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Red Star clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Shoots! And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Red Star are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Takes a shot. Oh, terrific save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
It's their second corner of the game. He's going for goal. Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he shoots!
Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Red Star have their third corner. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Borussia Dortmund are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Ferran Torres. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Looking tidy in possession. He's had a shot! And he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's picked his way through. And Guti! Gorgeous from Guti! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
A heavy challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, it rattles the bar. Wriggles his way through. Donnarumma. Clipped into space. And the ball is out of play. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Communiqué envoyé par la police et qui s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant.
So we're underway for the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. Well, that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tchouaméni goes sliding in. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Oh, good effort! And he steered it beyond the post. Guti. Barcola gets into a good position. He's found a way through. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Here's Barcola. Red Star have it back and can go again.
Changement. Le numéro 29. Le
Time then
numéro
for the
4.
first substitution of the
À
game.
leur place, le numéro 80. Ronaldinho. Le numéro 19.
And they win it back
Messi.
again. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Pass somewhat off target. Just about up to the hour now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Changement. Le numéro 14.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Le numéro 5.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, terrible, real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Red Star get their fourth corner. Messi takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And he's there to make the challenge. Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Looking to play him in, and that could set him on his way. Here's a chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Aims beyond the defence. Always goal side. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that was very necessary. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is good progress on the left. Sergi. And here's Messi. Messi finds himself offside.
Changement. Le numéro 11. Pour le
Red
remplacer,
Star are
le
able
numéro
now
9.
to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Cristiano Ronaldo coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Borussia Dortmund really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it out wide. Ronaldinho. Now it's Scholes. Messi. He might be in here!
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? That has been slung wide. Picked out, shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that's it. Borussia Dortmund suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Mignon, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied...
And a chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's a good ball out wide. Rafael Leao looking for options for movement. Oh, it's come loose. Quick look, then getting up there. Oh, it's gone in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Zielinski! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rafael Leao. And that should get the job done. Rafael Leao is onto this. Rafael Leao plays it in. Osimhen gets flagged offside. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he spark a counter here? That's an imaginative pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And here's Schneider. Schneider unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's in plenty of space here. Schneider.
Inter genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you...
Shot a goal! He's beaten the... Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Rafael Leao at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Osimhen. He's in a great position here. And shapes to shoot! Off the post! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! And it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Inter Milan dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Batistuta, and this is Batistuta, and he shoots! Goal, Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And Batistuta!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Modric. Oh, easy pickings there. Jimenez. Kvaratskhelia. Gabia. Here's Rafael Leao. And the referee has blown for half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Milan have it back and can go again. Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. He is through, and the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Inter Milan now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ricci, Schneider does well to get it back. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't.
He's gone for goal. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Batistuta. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Impressive jump! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind.
Oh, he's all alone. Kvaratskhelia! He's got a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pass somewhat off target. Ricci. Jimenez. And it's Ricci. Modric. Nice looking ball. He's found space here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zielinski gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? Kvaratskhelia. Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Modric considers his options. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Schneider. Gabbia gets across to intercept that. Looking to play him in. And this is Batistuta. And the finish! And a neat finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Bastoni is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Batistuta. Kvaratskhelia. That's a shade optimistic. Rafael Leao.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And he's in on goal! Salmakers. Now Modric. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Schneider. And that will be the final act. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games.